Panaloids live stream.
Or not me.
What's going on, guys? How we doing?
Panaloids live stream.
How's everybody?
Going good. It's going great.
I'm glad you're good. We are Panaloids comic book live stream, where we talk all things comics every Wednesday, 7 p.m. Eastern. I'm your host, Pierre, and tonight we have a full house. Jeremiah is here, who I'm giving a 9.9 on the hotness scale for no other reason than just being extremely hot. And then we have the return of Dimitri and Kyle. Both have not been on an episode for over a month. One has a baby now, and the other has a mic. Welcome back, guys. or a concussion. Welcome back, guys. Congratulations on the baby. Sadly, the baby looks more like Kyle, but hey, there's still time. Things can change. Anyways, we got lots to go through tonight, so let's get started. I'll let Kyle take us off. Kyle, what's our first segment, bud?
Our first segment is keep talking because I'm having technical difficulties with the Instagram Live.
Technical difficulties. That's the next segment.
I have to go fix my dinner real quick. I'll be right back.
Wow. All right. Right at the beginning.
Great start. Who's here? Anyone here with us?
Worst timing for all of this to happen. We apologize for being late. I'm not going to blame anyone in particular, but if I was going to blame anyone, it would be the guy to my left. I'm not sure which way you're looking at it, but he's over. He's on the top row, and it's not me. That's all I can tell you. So we are going to go into what we call the nerdy news. First one is a hard one for me to pronounce. Uxlo Mariduena, which sounds like a Spanish name, confirms his Blue Beetle will return to the DCU. Is that the director of the Blue Beetle?
No, that is the actor, Blue Beetle himself.
Oh, the guy from Cobra Kai.
Really? His name's Uxlo. Okay. All right. I don't know how to pronounce the X. I have really problem. Like the only name that I know how to pronounce is Xavier with an X. But anyways.
What about Alex?
Oh, it ends with an X. Names that start with an X. Uxlo is probably going to be the first one I've ever seen that starts that way, and it stopped me completely. Moving on. Dave Bautista said that he would join James Gunn's DCU for free, which I don't believe.
But it'd be nice.
I know he said he would do it for free, but I also feel like he's still going to want to get paid. So let's be honest. Come on. Anyone's doing anything for free? Come on. I mean, he does adopt dogs, a lot of them. So,
well, he also legally can't do it for free because, SAG.
Right. Yeah, he should have did that before all the Anyways, Harvey Dent. He's the actor from Gotham Knights. Wait, he is? I'm confused. This note threw me off.
Harvey Dent's actor from Gotham Knights said Jensen Ackles almost played Batman,
which is good. Okay. He didn't.
You don't want Jensen Ackles Batman?
No, I mean I'm saying it's good that they didn't burn it on Gotham Knights.
Oh, he almost played Batman on Gotham Knights.
And that would have been done then forever. At least there's still a chance, because I'm not against that.
Okay. I do want him as Jason Todd just because of Under the Red Hood, but that's just me.
Oh, because he voiced him. Yeah, I get it.
That show actually ended up coming out?
Yeah. Just the pilot, though, I think, no?
So do we consider him really the Harvey Dent actor? I mean, if he only had one episode?
No, I think they had a few. I think they had a season.
Okay. All right.
Maybe.
See how much we pay attention.
Not to that.
Yeah, definitely not. I knew it was out. I wasn't going to do that to myself.
I mean, I still haven't seen Echo, and I hate myself for it because I haven't had the time, but
I watched it.
Everyone raise your hands if you've seen Echo. Yeah.
I want to raise my hand, but anyways.
So do I. All right, I have a good reason though. I'm watching all the shows, all like the Netflix shows before I watch Echo. So I'm watching
That's
Daredevil.
fair. That's
Good.
fair. That's
I'm
good to do.
watching
Well, you
all
didn't
of
watch them before, but
because it's the same type of vibe. So I just that's what I want to do. So that's my own personal. But I'm also maybe making an excuse for why I'm not jumping on Echo because every other show I've jumped right on, and Echo has just been like, oh yeah, I'll watch the vintage Fantastic Four from.
Movie. It's way better than anyone says it should be. It is great.
So yeah, things. I don't know what I'm doing here. Next up, Marvel's Vision actor Paul Bettany confirms he will return to the MCU. Oh really? Oh really, Kyle? This was your note? Come on.
back. White Vision.
White Vision's coming.
White Vision.
Most likely, next time we'll see him is Cap in probably a post-credit scene, and then we'll probably see him fully fleshed out in Thunderbolts. Would be my guess. He
guess
is
Armor
probably going to be the target in Thunderbolts.
I think he's easily replaceable, which is kind of messed up.
I think you're wrong. I think Paul Bettany as Vision is one of the greatest castings Marvel ever has done.
So this is the only reason why I say it is because of all the makeup, and they could easily Red Skull him if his budget becomes too high.
That I see your thought process. I still want him as a Vision.
So do I. 100%. But I just feel like eventually we're gonna move away from him being White Vision, or he might just have struck gold and he becomes the White Vision on the West Coast Avengers,
where he first
I'm down.
appeared in West Coast Avengers number 43. Oh shit! I forgot to issue my apology.
yeah.
I want to issue
Hold
an
on.
apology really quick.
Let's get first apology to the team here. How many times you've hit your mic during the beginning of this episode? That's the first apology. Now please continue with your actual apology.
I was paying attention to the TikTok. I was paying attention to the Instagram. No one called me out, but I do need to apologize. I said that the Teenage Mutant Turtles came out in 1986. It was 1984. I was off by 2 years, and I did know that it was a Freudian slip because 1986 was such a big year for comics. It was Dark Knight Returns, it was Watchmen, it was Sandman. So, like, I apologize that I got that year wrong. No one called me out on it, but I feel like I should own up to the mistake of getting the year wrong. So I do want to issue that apology because I gave a huge lecture on Turtles 2 weeks ago. I do think we should kick Jeremiah out of Panelites. I think that is something that should happen, and practically has happened. So,
I think we should make him wear a dunce cap, keep him in. I think that would be nice. Just it'd make it'd be for morale. Like it'd be group morale. We feel good that we got you.
That's fair. That's fair.
All right. Next up, Jeremiah's wearing a dunce cap next episode. That's next in the nerdy news. The MCU eyes Lewis Pullman to replace Steven Yeun as Sentry. How does everyone feel about this? I want to go around here because I know how I feel. Jeremiah, you go.
I think it would be a good replacement. I think Steven Yeun would have made a fine Sentry. Lewis Pullman, I don't think anything's going to go wrong. It'll be interesting to see him as a blonde if they make Sentry blonde, which they should make him blonde. Yeah, I think he's got the acting chops for it. He's going to need to bulk up a little bit, but I think it'll be fun.
Kyle?
So although I'm the one that made the note, I have no idea who that actor is. I don't recall seeing the photo. So sure. Fine.
And Dimitri. Hey, Comic Talk. Welcome back to Comic Talk. Wait, I'm confused.
Hey, Comic Talk. Thank you for welcoming us back.
He's welcoming me back specifically.
Are we on Comic Talk? Is that like what we're actually on?
We're supposed to be.
We
Jeremiah.
will be eventually. I will be doing an episode with Comic
Damn it.
Talk in the near future. Be sure to check out that when the time comes and we arrange everything. Yeah, I mean, he's posted a lot of great clips lately. He's been doing a lot of fun stuff over there. So if you aren't following Comic Talk, please do. I'm excited to be on eventually. So, anyways, yeah, Dimitri, what do you think of Lewis Pullman replacing Stephen Yu?
I just looked him up. No.
All right.
Just no.
And that's Dimitri.
Welcome back.
I don't know the actor either, and just based off a picture, I can see it. I can see what's gonna happen. So, and I think he was in a role before that where similarities to that type of character. So I don't know. It's a tough character, and I don't understand how the MCU is adapting it. But yeah, do it. Sentry, like reading his history and what he is as a character, like I was like dumbfounded that even like was a superhero that
That he
like
existed?
made it. Yeah, like in Marvel, like it's like, oh yeah, here's Sentry. And it's like, oh, that's so cool. It's like, oh, that's where he came from. Okay, all right, that's a different type of beginning.
His retconning into the universe is rather interesting, and I loved him in Dark Avengers. Dark Avengers is still one of my favorite runs ever, and him in Dark Avengers was fantastic. But anywho,
Yeah, no, I just I don't know. I'm very used to a Spider-Man. With great power comes great responsibility. You know that.
Not a
like, your
junkie.
uncle dying. Uncle dies, brings you to become a superhero. He's like, ah. So yeah. Not. Yeah. Anyways, Black Forest Games, the developer on the upcoming TMT, The Last Ronin, has laid off nearly 50% of the studio. That's because they're almost done with the game, and they're like, we don't need that other 50% anymore. We're good. Like
That's messed up.
That doesn't look good. That really doesn't look good.
We're so good that we don't need 50% of the people. That's what it is. Yeah,
We're not getting the game.
I don't think we're getting the game.
It's not getting it.
That's just what Rocksteady just did, and they're not looking so good right now. So
Yeah.
What did Rocksteady do that on? What game? Or just in general?
Suicide Squad.
Oh, really?
Oh,
They laid off the staff during Suicide Squad's development? I was not aware.
Well, no. It's more similar to GTA 5, like the top guys that top people, that made the story and why the previous games were so good. They left and they're starting their own studio. So not exactly the same.
okay.
Jeremiah is checking the oven.
I want to know what's in the oven.
He'll be back.
I forgot to ask.
I thought he was fact checking me. I thought he was running to go fact check.
He doesn't need to fact check. It's in his brain. He doesn't need to go somewhere for facts.
If you ever notice his eyes flutter back and forth, it's because he's recalling everything out of his memory. Yeah. So just when you catch it, just
that's what it looks like when he's recalling info. It's because there's so much of it.
Yeah,
that is true.
There's definitely a lot. I definitely want to talk about Suicide Squad. I don't know if that's on later notes, but everything from the game looks sick, but also bad at the same time. So I don't know how to feel, but we'll talk about that later on. Next up in the news, FX's Alien show is retconning all of Prometheus.
Good.
I don't know how I feel about that one.
Yeah.
So Exomorphs. How do you say that? I don't
know
how to
say
their name, to be honest.
Xenomorphs.
It's the X. I'm telling you, everything that starts with X's.
You have to do the hand
me up
thing too.
Wait. Hold on. What was that guy's the actor's name from Blue Beetle? Is it do you pronounce it with a Z?
Yeah, Xylo.
Okay.
Anyway, Jeremiah being the cultured one here.
They're origins are no longer a thing. So the show,
Right. So I'm
yeah,
I get
you
it.
butcher this note right now. I don't know what the fuck I'm reading.
I should just read it to prove it's fine. But basically,
Yes.
the Prometheus was like, "Hey, here's God, right? Well, the god
God.
of the species that is below it, right? So they're wiping that away. So it's going to be more. I don't. Is campy the right word? Where it's like cassette style sci-fi, where it's like it's the future, but they don't have like real screens, and like the screens look like calculators. Like it's
Like
going to be like
during the
Star Wars.
actual Alien movies back in the 80s.
Yeah, like they're going for that vibe. Like they're
Good.
not going to have like
Hmm.
big touch screens, but they might have like really cheesy holograms.
As long as they keep the Firefly ship, I'm happy. Do you know what I'm referring
So
to?
No, I pretended like I did.
Okay, so real quick,
Damn it.
if you watch Firefly in the pilot episode of Firefly, when Malcolm Reynolds, Nathan Fillion's character, is shooting the gun, the turret, in the upper left hand corner is the Westland organization, which is the organization in Aliens. So that was Joss Whedon saying, "Hey, I want to be a part of your franchise. Essentially, I loved Aliens. This is my little Easter egg." And so Riley Scott decided to thank Joss Whedon for that little Easter egg by making the ship in Prometheus a Firefly class ship, identical to the ship in the show Firefly, to make it fully canon that Firefly is in the Aliens universe.
I didn't know that. That's actually pretty cool.
again, another tidbit stuck in
And
Jeremiah's
I
head.
didn't say those two words, so you can't drink, motherfuckers.
I deleted the drinking game because it was, not actually going to be a thing, but
I forgot about it, and now I'm back on. So I think I drank right on time. So, yeah, I'm a big Alien fan. A little note. No one knows this. I have every Alien movie. Everything. I'm big into Aliens and Predator, all that shit. So to see it retconning, to me, yes, it sucks, but at the same time, you get more of it, so I'm down. Like I want to see. It's to me, it almost feels like you're getting someone else's spin on it, right? So
did you
like,
like Prometheus?
I loved it. I thought it was
But
great.
like, did you like it as part of the story? Or did you like it as
Yeah, yeah.
Did
No, I
so like
thought it was
removing
cool.
it? Like
Did you-
removing it, bring the mystery back of like, what are these things? Why are they so mean to everybody?
I like that they might like it. Like I said, it's almost like giving us another story by another writer. That takes similar characters and it's like, all right, this is my vision on it. So like, I'm
Yeah.
down. Like whether it's canon, not canon. Like I'd like to like get more of it. I think it's a cool
But it's
story.
canon. No, so that's the thing. It's canon. Prometheus is not canon now.
And that's fine. That's
So like
fine to me. Like
it might have characters, as different actors probably, but be there. But like, I don't know. I really liked Prometheus. I was like, yeah, like now we're going into the deep part of it. And Jeremiah did not like Prometheus. I can tell.
No.
yeah, he keeps hitting his mic in anger. That's definitely what that is.
I think they kind of wrote themselves into a corner a little bit with
That's
Prometheus.
one of the reasons I don't
Yeah.
like Prometheus, is because they painted themselves into a corner.
Part of the fun though.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. But like I said, I'm okay with it. If you're gonna rewrite Prometheus and it's not in there, fine. I still respect Prometheus, and I think it was a great movie on its own, whether it's attached to Aliens or not. And I think going forward, if we're gonna get something else, I like the idea of it. I like the thought, like what it's gonna be like. I think that's cool. So I'm excited to get just more of that. I think the symbiotes, Predator, all that, like we need more of it. And I think the Hulu show did such a great job with that and
Mhm.
giving us just Predator and just another timeline. Sick as fuck. And I think they don't necessarily need to connect. We don't just because the MCU is the MCU doesn't mean we need everything to be its own like world. Like just give us
Mhm.
more aliens. Give us this. Give us like fine. Like it's okay. That's how I feel personally. I don't know. If you like a character, why not get more of it?
I agree.
No more Planet of the Apes. Oh, no more of that. Oh, Planet of the Apes. Just kidding. But not kidding. Next up, Robert Downey Jr. said in an interview, "Oh,
Hi, Liz.
Elizabeth says hi." Everyone take a pause, say hi to Elizabeth.
Hello.
So
That is my
so
sister.
she's one of our loyal fans, and
Hi, Dakota. I'm very proud of you.
she also agrees Jeremiah doesn't necessarily know all of everything. Anyways, Robert Downey Jr. said in an interview that he met with Christopher Nolan to play Scarecrow in Batman Begins, but lost the role to Cillian Murphy.
I'm okay with that. I definitely prefer Cillian Murphy to.
So Robert Downey Jr. is going to be Scarecrow?
Yeah, I don't think he could have done it.
That would have been so weird.
Now
think about it.
Now let's fan cast him as a Batman villain.
Right, because it needs to happen now. Because now
Dr.
it's like the flip.
Phosphorus. Dr. Phosphorus. As Kyle begins to Google.
Oops.
Professor Pig?
Yeah, he's a little small for Professor Pig.
What do I say?
Yeah.
Representation needs to be done correctly. I'll be Professor Pig before Robert Downey Jr. Thank you very much.
Yeah, I don't know. That's such a hard. I only see him as Tony Stark at this point.
Two-Face.
Yeah. Let's. I believe in Harvey Dent.
I don't know. Robert Downey Jr. in a Gotham universe is a tough cast.
I like Two-Face, I think. Just because, like, the political side of it.
I just can't see him as a villain.
He's done plenty things, like, after Marvel that suggests, like, he does, well, even before, or even during, rather, where he's, like, playing a lawyer. So I think he could play that up really well. Or, what's it? I'll think of the show. I forget. But
is that one movie where he punches the kid in the stomach? Remember?
Yeah, I like that. That wasn't it. He wasn't a lawyer in that, but I remember that scene.
But that was good though. I like that.
Yeah, I don't know why it's so random, but I love it. Just the idea of just thinking back.
I'll put in the clip. He punched the kid.
I don't know.
Okay.
No, sorry. I was looking up that's such a. I want that to be like a question to everyone that watches. Like, who would Robert Downey Jr. be in the Batman universe? Any Batman universe, just make him a character and tell us what you think it would be. I'm so interested to just get that, But
Man, make him Batman.
Make him Batman. Older Batman. Shave him. Just make him all rugged looking.
Older Batman.
Nah.
Calendar Man. Shave his head, make him Calendar Man. He's calculated enough.
I don't hate it.
Don't hate that. I just don't know if I'd want that. Like, the best Calendar Man is the one that's in Arkham Origin. I don't know which Arkham he's in, but he's just Elizabeth says make him Batman.
It's actually Dakota running.
It's my nephew Dakota.
He's running it.
Dakota, you don't understand. You don't understand, Dakota.
He understands. He agrees with me.
Dakota, don't let Jeremiah run everything comic books. We don't let him here. You don't let him there. All right. He doesn't know everything. I promise you. He's only a 9'8". He's only a 9'8". Sorry, a 9'9". 9'9" now. I stand corrected. Spider-Verse voice actor Shamik Moore wants to play a live-action Static Shock.
I say sure.
I'll allow it.
It's because they won't give him live-action Miles.
He's too big. He's too old. He's too big.
It doesn't work. I get it. I understand why you want to do it. but it
What you
doesn't
said?
work. Yeah, you can. Yeah, do that.
He shouldn't though.
I think he's too big for Static Shock too. What are you gonna?
Age.
Who do you want him as?
Yeah.
Icon? Steel?
No one. He did his
Oh,
thing.
wow.
No, he deserves. He deserves more. He deserves.
He's
more.
done. He's done. Static Shock. If you're gonna do Static Shock, you need to start young. You can't throw it just middle-aged fucking Static Shock. That because Static Shock has so much room to grow, like as a character. You can start young and then move on to him becoming. I think who's he become after? What's his name? I don't fucking
He
know.
doesn't.
Whatever.
I don't think he
becomes
becomes
the
Black
boss.
Lightning.
No, he doesn't
No.
become Black
He
Lightning.
doesn't
No,
They're
it's not
going
Black
to.
Lightning.
I thought you were gonna
No,
say
it's
Black.
not Black
I'm sorry.
No.
They did
I
his
think
own
he
show
becomes
already.
someone
No,
else
I'm just
afterwards.
joking.
I think he becomes someone else afterwards. But
He just goes by Static.
Yeah, Static.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Black
Which is
Lightning. He doesn't. He doesn't become
Up here.
Black Lightning. Thanks, Dimitri. Thank Dimitri.
I was telling you who he wasn't for clarity.
I love it. I fucking love it. Yeah, no, I don't really need Shamik Moore really at all. He did just keep being a voice actor in Marvel. Like I'm good with it. Like you do a great
He's
Miles.
got legit acting chops though.
And what?
I was gonna say, I don't know, actually.
Here's
I
an
want to
idea.
say he was in a TV show for
Here's
a
an
while.
idea.
If you're wrong,
There
then
was
you
a
and
TV
Pierre both
show.
racist.
Give him.
I know the
Video-
TV show, but I'm not telling you.
Give him animated video game version Static Shock.
Fine.
Yeah, I mean,
Right? It's
his
Me
voice
and Dimitri
acting
have
is
agreed.
definitely fantastic.
here's my good
He's
middle.
fine. He sounds like a little kid, but he's not. And he needs to realize that.
He plays
He's
plays them
grown.
very well.
He's not an actual
Yeah.
little kid.
Yeah, he has grown too far.
He's only 28 years old.
Yeah, well, he's not a Tom Holland where he looks 14. He's a 28-year-old that looks like he's 30 something. Like it's going in the wrong direction for him. So, sorry.
And I'm mistaken. He wasn't in a show. I remember from Let It Snow, which was a Netflix movie, and he was great in that, which was an adaptation of a John
Well,
Green book.
let me
Okay.
explain something. You don't see Zac Efron asking to be on High School Musical anymore. Why? Because he doesn't look like he's in high school. And that's what we need. We need a Static Shock that looks like he's in high school. That's it. That's what I'm gonna
Pierre, you go on your search to find your young boy who will one day grow up to be Black Lightning. You
say.
let us know how it goes.
I just read the next whatever topic. That's huge. That's kind of
Oh, yeah.
scary.
I put that there for you and Pierre specifically because Pierre loves his Fortnite and you love acquisitions. So
Disney will invest 1.5 billion to acquire an equity stake in Epic Games. They're smart. They realize where Fortnite is, where Epic Games is. Epic Games, for the record, has now created its Fortnite. They have a Lego Minecraft. They have a racing game with Rocket League, and they own Guitar Hero. They bought the rights to Guitar Hero 2 years ago.
Did they
That's
really?
why you don't see.
And they're
Guitar
just gonna
Hero.
sit on it.
No, they're
No,
gonna
they-
incorporate
what-
it.
The game has Guitar Hero now. So
I didn't know. I thought
they're-
they were just ripping them off. I didn't know they bought them.
they bought the rights, so that
Jeez.
software that you're seeing is Guitar Hero. Now, the other portion of it, because right now it's on controller, they're coming out with the actual. They just announced it at the
I
PS5
saw that,
convention
yeah.
or whatever it's called. Yeah, so they announced it's coming back out, the guitar for Fortnite.
That's
So
pretty crazy.
yeah,
I
Disney's
can't wait
smart.
to watch
They
you
know.
stream Battle Royale with a guitar, Pierre. I'm excited for that.
I'm here. I'm here for it. I think Disney is very smart for it, and if Epic Games is public, I'm in. Like I'm 100% in. I think it's a smart move. You know how much money they're bringing in, bro? I spent like $20. It's $20 basically to buy like 2 skins. And I have like a lot of skins. I'm not gonna lie to you here, guys. I have a lot of skins.
What skin do you like running around as most, Pierre?
Daredevil.
Really?
Hmm.
No, I just said that for you.
I appreciate it.
No, no. Which skin? Silver Surfer, and it's not for the reason that you think, which I don't know if you're thinking of a reason, but it's mostly because when he turns around, his cheeks are very emphasized and they're very silver.
That actually is the reason. I was assuming something about him
Yeah.
being naked.
Yeah.
Dakota, how do you have 402 skins? I'm going to contact your
Ooh.
mother and make sure she cancels her credit card.
And you play very
Just-
well. You unlock them.
It's just over
Nope.
time. It's 400,
You do, but
402 over time is really not that much when you think about it.
you do unlock them from playing well, but then there's also the money thing, and that's where it gets a little slippery. That slope. Yeah.
402. Jesus.
Wrestling.
Yeah, that's more
Making
than me.
bets.
I'm at
Making
like
bets in the games.
40. Next up, I'm no longer represented by Candace Comic Art.
All right, that's where
Jeremiah,
I'm
why
stepping
don't you
in.
tell
Pierre.
us?
Yeah.
Why don't you tell
Everyone,
us what's going on
we need
here?
Jeremiah to shine right now.
Okay, so I'm going to be very careful in the words that I say because I don't want
careful.
getting sued or whatnot.
Hold
So
on.
there,
It's cadence art, right?
it's cadence art. Yes,
Okay,
Pierre is
just-
doing a great job in pronunciation.
No,
tonight.
I just
I think
no,
that
it's
was my
it's a
typo.
typo. It's a
Okay.
typo.
That was
It's
my-
not.
that one was
it's not his
mine. The
fault.
earlier problems, that was him. This
Yeah,
one.
so it is cadence comic art.
Yeah.
And as we went live at the moment we went live tonight, another creator has ceased being represented by them. So in the past week, over 100 creators have left Cadence Comic Art. The reason is not fully out there yet. It is very obvious that all these creators got together and collectively decided to leave Cadence. They are all releasing basically the same statement. I am no longer represented, and you can contact me via X. The list of people who have left is huge. And I'm just going to go over a few names really quick. Ryan Brown, Becky Cloonan, Wes Craig, Tyler Cook, Jenny Frizen, Robert Gill, Mike Hawthorne, Julie Jones, Jeff Lemire, Tula Lotte, Mike Norton, Sarah Pacelli, Declan Savely, Greg Smallwood, Jill fucking Thompson, Zoe Thorogood, Gabriel Hernandez Walta, and as we went live tonight, Aaron Cooter now has stepped aside. The only people that are still represented that I have not seen them leave yet that are of note is Robbie Rodriguez of Spider-Gwen fame and Tim Seeley of lots of different stuff, Hack Slash and Revival and whatnot. Obviously it has to deal with money. Don't rip off your creators if that's what happened. Most likely that's what happened, but we're just speculating. We don't fully know yet. There is a lot of rumors going around that money was being paid into other things and people were putting money in for medical stuff and this, that, and the other. I don't know what is true, but regardless, you take care of your talent so they can take care of you. It's the reason why they are your talent. And now a bunch of other representatives are going to have some amazing star power. I mean, I bet comic sketch art is going to gobble up a lot of these guys. I hope that splash page art gets quite a few of them. Same with Kirby comic art, because those guys treat their creators very, very well. And I hope that continues. If you are owed anything from the list of creators that I have listed or the list that you can find online, please take the proper steps in contacting these creators because they might not know they owe you something. There's a good chance that you fell through the cracks in a way because of Cadence's negligence. So yes, take care of your comic art creators.
I did reach out to one of them, one of the creators. I was
Did
like,
that
hey,
creator reach back?
not yet.
Ooh,
And I just
okay.
like, hey, I don't know if it's related, but I had a commission that never happened. Supposed to be on a blank book. It got lost. I was refunded after months and months of harassing. I don't know if it's related, but I'd love to get back on the commission list. But I didn't add in that email because I want the response first. Says I would love to get back on the commission list with the original price.
Well, yeah, because that price is probably doubled by now.
Oh yeah, I
for the
think it was like
person.
$250, and I would say for what I wanted, it's probably $700 to $800 now from that creator. So maybe the answer
Are
would
we
be
gonna
no.
get a name? Are you gonna get a name?
No, we're not going to get a name. We're not mentioning a name right now.
Peach Momoko. Peach
It is
Momoko.
represented by Trinity,
Yes.
who are treating her incredibly well.
Well, yeah.
We knew
there's-
Trinity years and years before they got Peach.
Yeah. Well, that's where we're at, guys. Thank you, Jeremiah. That was great. You know, you did an incredible job, and that's why we got you. You're
Until I'm
the
kicked
glue.
off. Yeah.
Kudos.
Nope. We need that news because we don't have that news. You have that news, so that's you.
I mean, there was over 100 creators affected by it, so
Wild.
I only listed like 25.
That's big. That's big. It's not like a small thing in comic news. Like,
No, you're looking at like the guys and the women who are on major books, like Weather Diadella on Something is
Mhm.
Killing the Children. Like, you're screwing him over. The guy who is printing money.
Yeah. Well, that's what happens. I think I don't know. Every business is unfortunately people that do bad business, so that's what you get. Last thing in our nerdy news: White Tiger, Daredevil, Bullseye, all of them have been seen on set. The costumes have been leaked. Daredevil Born Again. How are we feeling about these new looks, guys? Look at this. We got that is Bullseye's new
Good
look.
job. This is Marco Cinicetto's take on Bullseye. You can tell by the blue and the covered up face, because Bullseye usually doesn't have his face covered up. I'm enjoying that we're getting this version of Bullseye. I'm really excited for him to be throwing all that accoutrement that is on his person at the moment. I love Daredevil's costume. I'm absolutely in love with Daredevil's costume. I love the red. I love all the details, and I hope that we do get a DD on it eventually.
It looks like it's missing. Like it just
They might be
I
putting it
feel-
in post production.
No, it's probably coming. Like it's probably going to be something where they throw it on at the end, you know? Because I don't think he hasn't. Although he's Daredevil, right? I don't feel like he's become that superhero yet, you know? Like, and I think it's going to be something that we develop in this show. So
you mean like a
it's
street
like
level to like something more?
this is his grand entrance to the MCU. You know, it wouldn't feel right if it
I
wasn't
see what you're
that.
saying. Gotcha.
You know, and I love the costume. I think it's great because it adds. There you go. You got some Bullseye.
I thought we
there.
were gonna get this.
We still
That's-
might get this. I'm thinking we're going to get this at
Exactly.
the end. I think we're going to get this at the
That is a
end, and we're getting
masterpiece.
the Marco Cinicetto.
Dakota
Design,
dropping in
yeah.
the chat. He said that it is a masterpiece, and I 100% agree. I think that is a beautiful statue. But yeah, Bullseye. I hope that we do get that costume. I did like the Bullseye that Colin Farrell played, so I'm hoping to see what we get from this Bullseye.
Let's bring on the
Brand
pain.
his head.
Let's bring on the noise.
Like it.
I did.
Do you have any White Tiger pictures?
No, I neglected to get that one. And what I was gonna do to be funny is Dimitri, who's kind of frozen right now. Dimitri used to have an outfit where he wear all white. And honestly, Dimitri's fit was better than what we saw of the White Tiger leak. It looked like Dimitri's fit with spray paint on it.
So a lot of people were very hype about the White Tiger like outfit, and that was probably the one costume where I was like, it could have been better. It was the one costume where it could have been better. It didn't give me White Tiger. It just gave me just Snow Commando. Like that's like it almost looked like a GI Joe, like extra toy that you get, in
Yeah.
like a box
Yeah.
set where it's like you didn't really want that one, but you got it, and now you're gonna play with them. So I don't know. White Tiger.
I can't remember
It is what it is.
I can't remember the outfit you're talking about.
I really, if I had time, I was gonna pull up the picture and like Photoshop some little spray paint stripes on you to make you.
I have
Dimitri's
no-
trying not to
I
remember
have no
the
idea which one you're
outfit.
talking
It
about.
wasn't a bad outfit.
I don't have that.
Dimitri, it's okay.
I don't
You
have
were all
that,
white.
though.
It's fine.
All right, if you say so.
You did.
If you
Literally
say so.
head to
I
toe.
don't remember.
Just
The
just the sneakers and all.
the early 2000s were a time. I don't
This
know.
was like
What a
5 years
time to be alive.
This
What
is
a
not that
time.
long ago.
Early
All right.
2000s. It was before we had Drake's dick.
Whoa, I didn't see it yet. No spoilers.
No spoilers here. You won't catch the spoiler here, guys.
Oh boy. Okay.
All right. It took us 40 minutes to get through the news. Let's get to the rumors. Because the rumors.
Oh
those
no
spicy-
no! We are not skipping collection acquisition.
Oh, I'm not saying we're skipping it. We're just gonna skip your part because no one wants to hear about your 9.9, Jeremiah, which you pressed
everyone.
yourself.
Everyone wants to hear about this bad boy 9.9.
Alright,
Now, I do want to say this. I'm just gonna say I sent in the CGC commission lately. I mean, submission lately. Got this back. Got a 9.9. I sent 5 books in. Got 2 9.6s, 2 9.8 in this 9.9. This is a prestige format book, so it is a little bit easier to grade.
What does that mean?
I'm curious if, because not only have I seen a 999, not only did I get a 9.9, but I've seen a bunch of 9.9s lately coming back from CGC. So I know we discussed a few weeks ago how they're going to be doing a pre-screen for the 9.9. I'm curious if this is going to be replacing a 9.8. Like if 9.9 is going to
Don't
be
start
mad.
conspiracy crap right now. Don't
I'm just saying. I got
like a
9.9.
marketing scheme.
Maybe. So, yeah.
It makes me nauseous.
Now you have the 9.9 of Batman Damned. Do you have any other 9.9s?
No, I do not. I almost bought. What was it? I almost bought one once, but no, that's the only 9.9, and I don't believe that to be a true 9.9 for the fact that it's magazine and it's
Square bound and yeah,
square
super-
bound. Thank you.
yeah.
I had the word bound, but not square. And yeah, I mean, the only thing nice about that is that it's 9.9 with 2 signatures on it.
Mhm.
So I felt decent about that. Actually, the case on that fell apart. Like, I guess the magazine casing, like it kind of just like.
Oh yeah,
sorta-
the magazine casing used to be so cheap back when, especially when
So
that one was done. So
I like put a little bit of glue just not to like have it fall apart, even though that makes it look sketchy. But it's like
it
I'm
makes
not.
it look real sketch.
No, I just for the preserving purpose because I know it's worthless. So like I just wanted to preserve it for myself because I know it's worthless, like completely worthless. So I don't actually care that I know it's a 9.9, but it means nothing. If that makes sense.
Fair
It was a mistake. It was a big mistake. I shouldn't have spent money on that.
Well, what else did you pick up, Kyle? What was your
Well, I had something.
collection
Yes.
acquisition?
Did you erase it on me?
I did, yes. I clicked because you didn't want to talk about it.
No, I was just messing with you. So how many graded books did I get? I don't know, like 15.
Yeah.
I got a
I
big
really
box.
thought you were just gonna say you collected a baby because
Oh,
like that is
no,
your acquisition.
I did do that. That happened. That was a thing. You had to be there. No, I got
Glad
a
I
graded
wasn't.
box. CGC from New York. I have a few of Pierre's books hostage. I have one of Jeremiah's books hostage, which I was supposed to ship yesterday and I didn't.
Take your time.
But one specifically out of it was the Black Suit first appearance.
Amazing Spider-Man 252, signed
252.
and sketched by Round Friends.
Yes, and it is a 9.6. And what's cool about that is I actually bought that from the shop. I don't know, like 10 years ago. Like he just was like, "Oh, do you want this?" And like I got it like super cheap, and I didn't think it was anything. I was just like, "Yeah, why not?" And it actually turned out to be a 9.6 all these years later. And I just had it in a box, not even a top loader.
Damn.
So I was pretty happy with that turnaround. But think is it behind me? If something's behind me, I don't know. But yeah, that's it. And Pierre got a trading card.
Is that a Skybox Spider-Punk gold refractor? It is. Oh, it's a metal. Skybox
I don't know.
metal.
I was on
Spider-Punk gold
eBay.
refractor.
Oh my
I
god.
forgot that I got this. I just
It's
happened.
numbered, right? On the
I
back?
don't know. I don't fucking know. I just bought it. 86. I didn't even know these were numbered. I just saw it and I was like, I like Spider-Punk. Yeah, so that's what I bought.
Those packs
got-
of cards are expensive. Just the pack alone is like $30.
But what's cool
Really?
now is they have a purpose to buy, Pierre. Because you know have you seen the plastic short boxes? The black plastic short box, and they like close like this.
I'm not buying more boxes.
The ones that I have, yeah.
Yes. So they have a slot for card top loaders to pop in. So instead of like
You know what I do with this?
sharpening,
I throw it in my Spider-Man box and it's in
just
there.
loose. Okay.
So this is one of the
Hopefully.
things that is in front of one of the Rivera boxes. It's a Rivera sketch card.
Makes sense.
Just slide it right down there in the front.
That's cool. Yeah, no, I love Spider-Punk. I feel like I'm very excited for like the next series with Cody and everything. So, anyways, awesome guys. We got through that.
We did.
Trailer talk? Are we doing trailer talk?
I'll do it quickly because I'm the only one that watched the trailers.
I saw A Quiet Place
Okay.
day one.
Okay, that just came out today. I'm impressed. Good job. The Walking Dead, the ones who live. You would think it would be this big moment, like, you know, that we're gonna get one day when Iron Man returns, like this big, like, oh my god, they're back. Rick and Michonne are back. It didn't feel that way.
Nope.
Like I had no kind of nostalgia. Just like, oh, what is this?
Rick
So
and
that's
Michonne are back.
Avatar: Last Airbender live action. I am not the hugest fan of the cartoon. I liked it, I enjoyed it, but I wasn't like, oh my god, over it.
I'm glad my wife isn't here because she would be murdering you.
Yeah. No, I'm 100% on your wife's side because it was so fucking good.
Like I don't
So
see like it
fucking
was good. Like I can't tell you anything wrong with it, but I wasn't like
Okay.
excited
great.
over it. But I did
Maria-
watch it like
No.
last year.
My wife loves
So the
three
cat-
things in this specific order: our cats, Avatar: The Last Airbender, and me. Like it's
Sure
really
you're
that
number
high
three.
up on her.
You
Like-
sure you're number 3?
So the casting for it is so spot on.
It looks so
I'm
good.
so
Yeah, no.
excited for this.
I'm more excited for this. Is what I was gonna get to. If
No, hold on.
that's
Can
a
I
bad
can I
thing to
make
say.
can I ask Pierre a question real quick?
Mhm.
So Dante Bosco, the voice of Zuko, is
Okay.
apparently having a cameo in the show. Who do you think he's going to be? Because I know who I want him to be. Because he can't be Zuko. He isn't the right like race and whatnot.
No.
He's not the right age.
Yeah.
I want him to be the
I
Cabbage
can't-
Man.
Do we know who he's gonna be, or we don't know?
No, we don't know, but I want him to be the Cabbage Man. So bad.
That'd be funny. Oh, so you watched the show then?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I cannot believe Rufio.
Rufio! That's a deep cut.
I can't wait for this show. I think they're going to do such a great job with it. It just everything post production, all of the pictures, everything just.
Now, they did remove a major element of the Avatar storyline, and they did it for a very, very good reason. They removed Sozin's
Appa.
comment.
No,
They removed Sozin's comment because Sozin's comment put a like timestamp. Like they have to get shit done in a specific amount of time because of Sozin's comment. So the fact that they remove Sozin's comment so they can age naturally and they can progress the story naturally is
fine.
great. So
Yeah, I don't. That's not a bad thing. So yeah,
I think you really need to give it another try, Kyle. I really do. I mean,
I didn't hate
watch
it.
the movie. Watch the movie,
don't you fucking dare. Don't you fucking dare.
and then
Okay,
after
well.
that, watch Dragon Ball Z, the movie. Do both of those. Those are like your mistakes. They were like, let's try this out. Ooh, okay, that was not it. And then like, all right, now we got it. This is how we do anime movies and shows. So yeah.
And if this is an anime,
no.
I don't know if you can call it anime.
It's definitely
It's an anime. Avatar
Yeah.
would classify as an anime, an animated show with multiple like elemental elements to it. It's an anime.
Would you consider the new Superman show an anime?
Yeah, why not?
I would. I
No.
100% would. The
I think it's just
elements,
stealing from anime.
the elements that they use are very anime-esque elements.
Like when he blushes.
Yeah, they know it's popular.
Where's the studio? Who makes the studio? Who makes Superman?
A Quiet
Warner
Place, day
Brothers.
one.
I
You
love
might
the
be right
slogan.
about them stealing.
I love the slogan for A Quiet Place Day One. Hear how it all started.
I didn't catch that.
I love the
That's good.
slogan.
So hold
That's
on.
good.
So Quiet Place, day one. Didn't we already get day one?
No, we got A Quiet Place. We got Quiet Place 2. Quiet Place takes
Right.
place 4 years into the episode of what happened.
Right.
And then A Quiet Place
Right.
2 is the direct sequel. We don't know how
Right.
the aliens got here. We don't know what happened right when they got here. So it's very
But
exciting.
Quiet Place 2 showcases a lot
It
of
showcases
right as they got there.
22 minutes of a little league game and a town that is an hour from me, Little Falls, New York, getting its shit rocked. That's all it showed.
Right.
I want to know.
So I feel like
Yeah.
that was pretty good. But
Who
I mean, listen,
pissed
I'll
off the
take
aliens?
a lot of it.
I have an idea who pissed off the aliens.
Like, why are they so mad?
Because they had to listen to a certain someone who just deserves to be in jail. That's what happened.
Joe Biden. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding, guys. I'm completely kidding. Here's right. We did have day one, but this shows how they got there. No,
And it
I'm
shows a
very
city.
excited.
And it shows a city.
Oh wait. Who did you think belongs in jail? I'm sorry.
Yes, John Krasinski is directing and producing this new Quiet Place.
Comic talk. That's-
All right.
you gotta say his name.
Comic talk.
His
Comic talk.
name. Comic talk.
I wonder if he'll be in it.
Comic talk.
Think about it. It's 4 years prior, right?
Nah, this one I don't think so.
Maybe Jim, you know?
Oh
Jim
yeah,
Halpert.
he's most likely going to be in it.
Right?
I think he's going to be in it.
But they're in the city. He wasn't in the city.
Yeah, but I mean, he can
No.
be like on a phone call or a FaceTime or whatever.
Yeah,
and-
they'll have to do some cameo, right?
yeah.
They have to.
Yeah, where like he's in an office and he's just like putting like paper to the side, and then he's like, "Oh, what's happening out there?" Pam, look. 8B, it's Hick.
Bit.
I don't know how to say
8-bit chic. What is with you in pronouncing tonight, Pierre? What the shit, dude?
They heard
You did great.
Jeremiah doesn't think Batman is interesting.
And that's why they're coming to kill me. Because I keep hitting my microphone, making all the noise, so the aliens come.
We're gonna get you mittens.
Yeah, I don't understand the mic. Like, I don't like.
My desk is a mess currently, and I have Bullseye here out of nowhere. So
No. That's not an excuse. The mic is over here, and your hand just.
the mic is literally right in front of me. And I
Right,
am a
right,
very
okay. Mike is here,
frantic
and you
talker.
say.
Okay. Community question.
This is a chaotic show. This is a chaotic show.
If
Kyle
you're in
did
the
not see
Instagram
that.
live, if you're in the Instagram live, I think it cuts out at exactly an hour. So we're obviously going over. So if you lose us and you want to see the last bit of this nonsense, come to YouTube.
There you go. Community questions. James Gunn, Supergirl, will be Millie Alcock. How do we feel about this casting?
It's perfect.
Um,
Let us know how you feel, though.
perfect. Let
gonna
us
say
know
how
how
I
you
feel later.
feel. Do you feel like she should have been Spider-Gwen?
No.
No, but I'm gonna say how I feel later about this.
All right. Well, we're gonna skip watched it, Kyle.
No,
we don't
I
really
have to
care.
at
No,
least
he
talk about
has to
Molecule
mention.
Man.
He has to mention Molecule Man.
What the fuck was
All
that
right.
supposed to mean? The Supergirl.
Are you gonna you're
What
gonna
is
find
that?
out. It might have
I'm
to be
so
off the
interested.
live.
I'm so interested.
All right. Under the watched it. I watched What If season 2. I watched
Took you a
Echo.
while.
Liked
Took
it
you a
better than
while.
What If season 2. The most important thing. Let me.
Wait. Hold on. You liked Echo more than What If season 2?
Because Echo's good.
Echo's pretty good. It was okay.
What If season 2 was not that great, so that's the only thing.
Yeah,
Anyways,
it's
keep
not.
going.
I'm not saying it's wonderful. All right. The Molecule Man saga is the greatest Marvel anything. So I try to get all of you to watch it, and you
You
just
can't even
blatantly
say it with a
refuse.
straight face. I watched the first 2 episodes.
You have to go to
Where-
like 30.
Where do I find Molecule Man? Because I've
Okay, so
never even heard of this show.
On TikTok, there's a creator called Danny O'Mani. He's going to come on one day. He doesn't know this yet, but he's going to be in a live stream with us. He
Okay.
has, I don't know, probably 1,000 Marvel Legends. And he decided he was going to make up his whole story about how he becomes Molecule Man, and he uses the action figures to act it out. And I think he's using a Bill Burr head on a Molecule Man action figure to look more like him.
Uh-huh.
I mean, he brings in Thundercats. He has Null show up and chop heads off. And what is he? He is shaking the camera a little bit. He's shaking the figures a little bit. He's doing the sound effects. All the voices sound the same. It is the funniest thing. My wife has been like, "Are you really watching that guy again?" And I was like, "This is the best creator to ever make a TikTok. I think this is the greatest thing." And his other content's great too. Like he does some really funny shit. But this is his peak. Like this is his peak funny shit. I don't know how he's gonna top it. Like he had Yoda and Alf. I don't want to give spoilers. You gotta watch it. If you go to his TikTok, he has it all in a playlist. Molecule Man
There's
Saga.
like 50 episodes, right?
It's going. I check every day. I'm up to date. Danny O'Mani, TikTok. Check it out. Fantastic.
I'm gonna check it out.
The
I'm
fact
gonna
that
get back
Pierre
on it.
doesn't know who Molecule Man is makes me sad.
Don't watch this first then.
I know
Because-
Molecule Man.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
Okay. What was his first appearance?
Well,
I
I mean, that's a little.
Come on. You think I wouldn't know his first appearance? I know who he is.
All right.
Fantastic Four 3.
I'm so glad you're not questioning me more because I really have no idea who the fuck Molecule Man is.
I thought it was X-Men #1. No, X-Men, like the first movie. Like the president like becomes like a blob and like dies. I thought it was like based off that.
Not even
No.
remotely.
Wouldn't that have been
I think-
cool if they did that though? Think about
I think
it.
that was
No.
just for that movie, no?
Yeah,
think
it was
so.
just for that movie.
I agree. I think so. It came to mind when you see Molecule Man.
Yeah,
Wait,
that
so-
was not him.
Polar Pass, right?
Mhm.
There's a lot of stuff in here. I don't have much to say about it because I read it probably a month ago, and I probably forgot everything that happened. But I'm gonna run through my stuff. Pierre, I want you to talk about Uncanny Spider-Man. Jeremiah, I'm sure you read that too. And then we're gonna get into rumors, and we're gonna turn this off. We're just gonna stop doing this. We're gonna finish this. So, Miles, number 11, continues to be flawless. Poison Ivy 16 continues to be flawless. I will pull them until the end of their runs.
G. Willow Wilson is the Saint.
Still mad that I missed her at Comic-Con. Like, it's just stupidity. I want to give you an update on Zdarsky's Batman because I've been playing catch up on that. I think Vandal Savage has a daughter called Scandal. Don't love it. I read Batman Offworld number 1. I love sci-fi. I love aliens. I don't love Batman in space with aliens. I don't know. It's just not doing it for me. And he questionably murdered some, I thought they were cyborgs, but then they were kind of bleeding, like green. And I'm like, because they're not human, it's cool to like slaughter them.
Oh yeah, of course. They don't have souls.
Yeah, so I wasn't sure about that. And I finally read the Superior Spider-Man one shot. which is a pull, but I did not love it. I
It's
don't know
only
if
a
it's for
pull
my
because it's superior.
yeah. I don't know if it's like a bad memory thing, but it felt like a forced story into a panel that shouldn't have had something forced into it. Like they try to be like, oh, like this whole thing happened in between this. And I'm like, I don't love when they do that. Like the opportunity should arise, not be found, if that makes sense.
Mhm.
To like spiral out this whole backstory. But it's still a pull for me. And that's what I've read. I'm a little behind for obvious reasons.
So I will mention things based off of what you just said. So Miles Morales, I'm a little ahead of you, and it
Mm.
continues to be good. So definitely pick that up. In terms of the Superior Spider-Man, what was it? You read
The one shot.
right. So you read the one shot. I'm on 3, I think, at this point. So it sets up your story for
Okay.
the next thing. So yes, I agree with you. It did feel kind of just like shoved in there, but it's not a like once you get to the third book, you're back to like what
Okay.
you were looking for in Superior Spider-Man, I think. So yeah. So look out for
Okay.
that.
That's fair.
I think it's something you want to pick up. 8-bit chic. Chic. Vandal scandal rhyming is great. Batman in space is bad. Batman everywhere else is great. That felt almost like a high.
Batman in
Can you-
Time? Is that great?
It felt like a haiku
Batman
almost.
Time
Like,
is fantastic.
Yeah,
Batman in
it is kind
Time?
of great. What?
I think that's incredible. I think that was probably one of the sickest runs. Kyle has a really cool figure of Batman as a caveman, which is
Yes.
fucking amazing.
The only gift Pierre's given me that wasn't slightly spiteful and supposed to be funny.
Yep, it actually went up in value. Like it was like, what
Yeah,
the
that
fuck?
figure is
Like, what?
valuable.
Yeah. So
Here,
that is
your
pretty cool.
favorite
Probably-
time. Your favorite time of the year. Rumors.
Nope, we're not there yet, Jeremiah. I know
What do you mean we're not
wanna
there?
get there.
Jeremiah
We're
just
not
wants to
there. I
eat
know
his
you
dinner.
I am
Now-
very hungry.
Nope, we're still on Polar Pass, and Uncanny Spider-Man was one of the runs that I read, and Jeremiah, we both read it.
Yes.
Amazing.
Yes, very,
Yep.
very happy. I'm really hoping that we get more of it.
I don't think we are. I felt like it was it. That was
I
it.
want more. It's
So
probably
do
it.
I read X-Men. I forgot what X-Men it was,
No,
but I
we
read
don't,
X-Men.
we don't talk about mutants.
No, but I did. I picked it up because it said it was like the end of X-Men or some shit like that. And I was like, all right, let me pick this up. And Nightcrawler was in it. And I think that's it. He's back to being Nightcrawler. I was like, oh, okay. You're just going to appear in this now. So they were on a mission to save Cyclops. But more importantly, more than anything, and it wasn't on our list, is Avengers Twilight. So I'm glad that Jeremiah is showing off his. I'm going to show off mine. We are so excited about this fucking book. It's so fucking good.
So
this is a
excited.
quick
Pierre didn't
little-
read issue 2 yet.
Even Spider-Boy is reading the book. I know. It's because I ran out of time. I meant to read 2. I just got them today, for the record. I got
I mean,
package. Our local comic book shop was out, so I had to order it. I had to order from Midtown Comics, which they delivered on time, perfect. But I only had time for the first one.
I'm not going to spoil issue 2 for you. The series was written by Chip Zdarsky, art by Daniel Acuna. The artwork is absolutely incredible. Chip is right into his stride. If you love Luke Cage, you're going to love this book. If you love Captain America, you're going to love this book. It's so good. It is.
If you love old people, you're gonna love this book.
Yeah. If you love Kamala Khan, be prepared to be a little sad.
Kill her again?
No, they didn't kill her. I was just wanting to see what Pierre was going to say. They did not kill her.
How about this?
but we do get
How about
Kamala.
this? Let me bring Kyle into this book because I think he'll pick it up. Do you like Peter Parker being alive, Kyle?
No.
Then you will like Avengers Twilight.
All right, I'm in.
Pick up Avengers Twilight today.
Do
at
you
your
like Matt
local
Murdock
comic book
being
shop.
alive, Kyle?
Ooh, that one hurt Jeremiah.
That one did, yeah.
hurt. That I didn't expect that, honestly. Spoilers for everyone. I did not expect that. I mean, I did because of camera, but like
mild spoilers. Pierre, we didn't see it happen.
Either did he.
And just like,
oh, fuck you.
So we didn't see it happen, and a certain superhero got potentially coaxed into becoming a certain superhero once again.
Captain America.
So you'll have to read it to find out.
Damn, the app takes so long to update. It's like 4 or 5 months.
Yeah, no, you got to pick this one up. Midtown has comics still in stock, so just go to midtowncomics.com, buy your comic books there.
Yeah, they don't need us to advertise.
They don't. Don't give your money to Midtown unless you absolutely have to.
I had to this time because this book was definitely on my radar, and I couldn't buy it anywhere else, unfortunately. So, rumors, baby. Jeremiah has something in the oven, and it's not what Kyle had in the oven.
No, definitely not.
It's like an exorcism.
Sony wanted Andrew Garfield to be Spider-Man in the Madam Web universe, but changed their plans to Tom Holland. But then the timeline no longer made sense because the movie takes place in the 90s. So they had to reshoot and remove all references to Spider-Man. What a predicament they're in. Madam Web was probably like, here's Echo, here's Madam Web. Like it was definitely off of my radar of movies that I was gonna watch. Here's Craven, here's Madam Web. Like, yeah. This fucked everything up for themselves.
If it's true. It's rumor.
The only other thing I can see saving it is that Miles Morales is in this movie, and then it just boom.
He's not.
Please don't. Please.
No, it could be fake. They could just be fucking with us, but it's like, why would you hurt your own movie by putting out rumors that it's not connected to any of Spider-Man? Because that just makes it worse. So, yeah. Another movie in development, Black Panther 3, is in development at Marvel Studios. Lettia Wright will star. How do you guys feel?
Let's go.
Yeah, I'm down. I definitely want some more Black Panther.
You're muted, Kyle. You're talking to the void.
I wasn't talking at all, actually. I was just preparing what I was going to say.
Dimitri unmuted and then said nothing. He just breathed a little
Because
bit.
I saw you say something, but you were muted, so I didn't want to. I want to let you go first.
I appreciate it. Yeah.
Dimitri, what do you got?
Yeah.
I didn't see 2 yet.
Whoa!
It's the weirdest thing. I just don't want to. I don't want to.
Have you seen Echo?
Help. No, of course not. Come on.
What about Loki? So he shook his head. Yes.
Yeah. Yes, I did. I saw Loki.
Okay.
I liked Loki.
Why not the Black Panther?
I don't know what it is. It's this weird thing.
Hunger.
I just it's been available. I just don't want to. Like, I'd rather do nothing. I don't know why. I feel this way.
Rather do nothing.
I'd rather do nothing than watch the movie.
Oh, wow.
I think I mentioned this a long time ago when we did an episode on it, but there's a serious part of that movie. And me and my wife saw it in theaters, and like the whole crowd was just like, oh, and you just hear my wife go, "Oh, the kitty got a feather." And if you've seen the movie, you know the exact part I'm talking about.
I can't remember.
Yeah. I'm upset because this is my movie that you decided not to see. You know, because
maybe
Namor is me. Namor is my character. That's my dude.
He was canceled though.
Yeah.
So he's not coming back. He's not coming back. So now I want to watch it less. If he's not coming back,
let me explain something. He is So apparently he is coming back, and that's something else in the news that we're not going to talk about.
Different.
Anyways,
Right.
Yep. Iron Fist series is in the works with a female lead.
Colleen Wing, let's do it. Let's do it with Colleen Wing.
I'm not opposed to it, but I'm definitely not happy. I'm not happy with it mostly because of what I felt would have been just a perfect like Iron Fist, like the new what is he? The Sword Master. I've mentioned.
Let me ask
this
you
before.
this: Can they swap Swordmaster to be a female? Would that hurt your story that you like?
No. I don't really care about that. Yeah, it's not the female thing. It's just, well, I guess maybe they are doing that. I don't know. It's just I just want Swordmaster because I feel like it would have been good. And again, my whole thing was like, oh, make Steven Yeun Swordmaster, make him the new Iron Fist. Like it'd be cool as fuck. But so
Probably
it is what it is.
Though.
Yeah. Female lead. There are other Iron Fists throughout the Iron Fist history, so it doesn't have to be Swordmaster. It doesn't have that we have to swap someone. And I think it's the same thing with Silver Surfer, where people are like, "Oh, Silver Surfer's getting swapped." It's not Silver Surfer that you know. There's other Silver Surfers. Like,
there was that one time, Jeremiah. There was one time where Silver Surfer was a lady. It was very brief.
What do you mean?
It was to save her life.
Yeah.
Oh, when Dana became Silver Surfer during the Dan Slott and Mike Allred run? Is that what you're referring to?
I just made it up.
I don't know. There's a fire lady. That's a Herald of fucking Galactus, and she's like a Silver Surfer. Come on, how do you not know?
She's a Herald of Galactus. She's not a Silver Surfer. You mean Nova?
She's a Silver Surfer. She becomes a Silver Surfer. Yes.
The Franklin.
He just takes his silver and puts it all over her.
I'm not doing this. Look at the pictures. She's a silver and she has fire on her. I don't know what to tell you. Jesus. I thought he was.
Jeremiah's Googling.
Apparently, I'm the dictionary here now. Hey yo, Ed Beretti.
Okay. All right.
I can't read that, but it says the bear is being eyed to star in female-led Pirates of the Caribbean movie.
Okay, good for her.
I'm done with the Pirates. But good for whatever they're trying to do with the Pirates of the Caribbean. I think it's done.
Yeah, I probably won't watch it. I didn't watch any of the
and
other
she's
ones
funny
though
though.
either,
Like
so.
she could make a role in that.
Yeah.
I'd watch it for her.
Yeah,
but
exactly.
I don't think I'm in on it at all. Pirates of the Caribbean.
Johnny Depp was the Pirates of the Caribbean, and I don't think that we need it without Johnny Depp. But it could be cool. It could be the start of something. I feel like Ghostbusters with the female-led cast was actually pretty good. So I don't know. Oh my god. Oh, okay. Remember Bridesmaids? That was good. Deadpool 3. Wade and Logan get arrested by the TVA. That wasn't really a segue, for the record. There will reportedly be a scene where TVA agent Paradox is showing Wolverine and Deadpool glimpses of their past and future they have never seen before. I didn't see this rumor, and I'm normally the rumor guy.
I think is the biggest bullshit rumor ever. It doesn't make any sense for the TVA to be involved at all anymore with anything, especially Deadpool.
Okay, so I think it's 100% the TVA that is involved. But I don't necessarily. I don't know. That could be a thing. That could honestly be a thing. So apparently, from what I've read, is Wolverine escapes from the TVA, and that's Deadpool chasing that Wolverine. So you might have just fucking found the spoiler.
Maybe I did. Hope not.
Yeah. Ryan Gosling has met with Marvel to discuss the role of Nova.
Dick Rider.
He has now become Ghost Rider.
Richard Rider is the original Nova.
Did they do that on
Dick
purpose?
Rider.
They did it because of alliteration. They did it because of alliteration. They didn't think like Dick Ryder. They thought Richard Ryder.
Okay. I like it.
Okay. I don't think he'll be that Nova.
He's probably going to be Sam. Fuck.
I know
what is
nothing
Sam's
about.
last name?
It's a
I know
misdirect.
nothing about Novas except for that Avengers cartoon.
He's gonna be Ghost Rider. It's a misdirect.
He better not be Ghost Rider.
Yeah.
Unless he's Danny
Maybe
Ketch.
Ghost Rider.
Yeah. I think it's gonna be Danny Ketch. I 100% agree with Dimitri, not Jeremiah. Jeremiah's wrong.
Ryan Gosling should have played
Well-
Bullseye.
I don't disagree with Jeremiah on that one.
He wants to ride a motorcycle. He looks good doing it. Look at him.
He does. I just really hope we get the Walking Dead guy to ride a motorcycle at some point.
Norman Reedus.
Yep, Norman Reedus. Come on. Is he not a good fucking Ghost Rider?
Yeah, I think he'd be great as Ghost Rider.
So, anyways, Marvel has plans. And they have plans to revive other Marvel shows, both live, action adaptations, and animated, that have been canceled.
What was the Avengers cartoon?
Avengers Earth's Mightiest Heroes, and then it was Avengers Assembled.
Which was the good one?
Avengers Earth's Mightiest Heroes was fucking incredible.
Yes, that one. If that comes back,
Oh my god.
that was
That was so good. That was so good. It was perfect.
not as good as Hulk and the Agents of Smash, but
68 fucking episodes.
that clip did
Agents
so
of
well.
Smash.
It's my favorite clip of me ever.
Agents of Smash is like a kids show. No, was that?
Yeah, no, but this Avengers
come
one,
on.
it was a
Avengers
kids show.
Earth's Mightiest Heroes was a kid show with adult themes. It was wonderful.
Yeah, and it wasn't like
It was
blatantly
very good.
kids.
I watched it.
Yeah. The way they did Kang, like that's Kang
Oh my
to me.
God.
Like I
The
don't,
way they did Purple Man.
I don't remember Purple Man in that.
I don't
Emperor
remember
Stark
that.
episode. They adapted the Emperor Doom storyline and replaced Doctor Doom with Tony Stark. It was great. And Vision replaced Wonder Man, which is funny.
We should do a
because
rewatch on that.
We're not going to talk about Wonder Man, by the way.
Rewatch Inhumans.
Did
We're
everyone hear
not.
about that?
We're not
news?
talking about it.
Talk about it. We're not talking about it because
More details need to come out before we can make a comment
Yeah.
on it.
but I wouldn't be surprised if the show doesn't
Yeah.
happen.
Yeah, biggest
The
rumor
new
of them
Inhumans,
all.
right?
What?
Oh, I said a new Inhumans.
Yes, we're
Oh,
getting a
to
new
revive? No.
Yes.
Oh, that's okay. My bad.
That
bringing
is
that
not. That is not what we were talking about.
Go on.
We're talking about
Here.
something.
Finish
Talking
up.
about
Last
that.
one. We
Last
got this.
one.
The biggest.
I got
biggest
lasagna.
rumor of them
That's
all.
what
El Muerto is reportedly back in development at Sony without Bad Bunny. I don't think this is a thing. I don't think it's a thing. El Muerto. I think it's a name for a movie that isn't that.
It's a Prowler
Like
movie.
El Muerto.
No, it's Hypno Hustler. That's the code name for that one. I don't know
It's
what this
something
is.
else. El Muerto. Like think about it. Like it's someone else that's dead. Like in comics. That's what it is.
Moreland. It's a Moreland movie.
It might even be. It might just be Spider-Man. It could
Or
be
Morbius
Spider-Man
2.
4.
Morbius 2.
I didn't hate it actually. It wasn't that bad. All right,
Morbius.
let's go to our community question. Do we like
You know they.
the actress from House of Dragons as Supergirl?
Yes.
No.
I do.
Atri, do you even know?
Oh,
who
I'm
this-
sorry. I didn't know is that the one we were messaging about this on the side? Is that the one that I said I wanted to play Supergirl?
It's one of them. Because there was two, and you were like,
There's
either
two.
one works.
I didn't say either one worked. I picked one, and you picked one. We picked the same one. I think it is her, and yeah, I'm with it. I like that direction.
So the reason I don't like this actress as Supergirl